Assalamu alaikum, back again with another tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to put these appliques or embroidery on an abaya. Let's get right into it. Instead of making a pattern from scratch, to save us time, we're just going to take an abaya that we already have that fit her perfectly and just use that as measurement. The only difference that I am doing here at the bottom here, my daughter is always 11, but I want this to be more flowy, so we're adding 3 more inches, making it 14. On the side here, I added about 2 inches of width extra to help me connect all the way up like so. If this is your first time here and you want to know how to make an abaya pattern from scratch, go ahead and watch this video that I'm going to pin up here. It will walk you step by step in how to make abaya from start to finish. If you are new to this space, welcome. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I make sewing tutorials and I also teach you how to make patterns from scratch, whether it is a hijab, a khimar, or an abaya. Do not forget to turn on that notification. I post sewing tutorials weekly or bi-weekly. All right, back to our tutorial. I want to add flower petals in the abaya. So we're going to first make papers from them first to see how it looks first before we commit on adding them to the fabric. So you're going to get a paper, fold it in half. Then you're going to fold it in half again. Then you're going to fold it in the center like so. Making sure that center is as pointy as possible. It's going to look something like this. Get your measuring tape. Then you're going to measure 4 inches like so. Mark it down and just trace that all the way around. Make sure it's curvy like this. And then you're just going to go ahead and cut it out. We are about to make 4 in different sizes, so you're just going to fold a paper the same way. You're going to take the one that you already cut. You're going to trace that out. Then you will move it down 1 inch. Trace that out, and then we are going to cut from that 1 inch trace that we cut because we want this second piece to be smaller like this. And just go ahead and repeat the same process 2 more times. In total, you should have 4 or 5 in different sizes. Now I'm just arranging it on the abaya to see how I want them to be. I was kind of having the vision of the petals getting bigger as you go down or getting smaller from the bottom up. So that's what I'm doing here, just arranging it to see which way will look better. All right, next, get your fabric chalk and just trace the petals on the fabric. Make sure you pin it. It will be easier. They're not going to move as much. So pin it and then trace it all the way around. You should have some like this. Get your ironstones and get your ironstone applicator. And we're basically just going to put the stones all around where we traced to look some like this. Then get your lace petal fabric. We're going to cut all of these petals out to be individual. I am using this. It's much easier than cutting it with scissors. Everything, again, will be linked in the descriptions below. It's going to look like this, just tracing the ones that I want to use on the abaya. And these are just going to go on top of the stone petals that I created on the abaya. This is the vision, petals surrounded by rhinestone petals, if that makes sense. Then you're going to go ahead and get your fabric glue them on. Don't forget to do the same thing in the back. Once you're done with that, you will sew your abaya, and then you'll have something that looks like this. Detailed tutorials on how to sew abaya, I will post them right here, and also the tutorial for the hijab will be posted here as well. Go ahead and check it out. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.